Ask and you shall receive. My friends always ask me, when are RWAs coming to the blockchain? That means real world assets. Guess what? They're coming. They're already here. They've been here for a year now. But here is a big move from one of the biggest whiskey makers in the world. And that brand is none other than Glenlivet. They're launching a 50-year-old malt whiskey with their label created with AI. I mean, they're going all in Web3. This is an exclusive launch with the Whiskey Exchange Cabinet. They're located in Paris, and this is no cheap whiskey by any means. It is 40,000 euros, which translates to $43,000 USD. Is it worth it to some? This thing's gonna sell out, absolutely. The supply is super low. There's only 12 bottles out there. People are buying $50,000 Pudgy Penguins, about 20 of them sold yesterday. If this drop for a real world asset backed by the blockchain is not sold out within a week, I will close down my YouTube channel. You might not know this, but fraud runs rampant in the secondary market for whiskey, fine liquors, and wines. Why? Because people pay $43,000 for these bottles and they never open it. And many don't even know what's inside. A lot of fraud goes on here, as I'm told by experts. So this really solves a big issue. Not only that, it is held in a safe, secured vault and insured and temperature controlled. You don't even have to store it in your house, so there's no liability. You don't need to get extra insurance. You can just simply ship it whenever you want to open your $43,000 bottle. Now, I'm not going to dive into the Whiskey Exchange Cabinet, as this is a new platform unbeknownst to me before this drop. What I can talk about is BlockBar. I actually brought them onto my podcast before. They've done many drops, some with Glenlivet, some with Hennessy, and most recently, they dropped a white cognac with Quavo. That's right, the rapper, singer, artist. Absolutely sold out. It was really affordable, about $50 to $100 a pop, and no one is reselling this on a secondary market. You can see on BlockBar's marketplace that they have a lot of liquors on the secondary market for sale. Personally, I did buy one of these on a secondary market. I bought the Glenlivet, actually, believe it or not, a Chinese New Year's edition. Right here, there it is. The artwork was not AI generated, but I bought it for about $500 and it's holding this price steady. It's actually gone up since I bought it, which is no surprise to me because Knight Frank's Luxury Investment Index, which tracks luxury goods, tracks the growth of these assets over time. And check it out, guess what is leading the race? Rare whiskeys up 540% in the last 10 years. Rare whiskeys up 23% in the last 12 months. What do the ultra wealthy invest into to outpace inflation? You guessed it, real world luxury good assets, many of which has come to the blockchain already. We see art here, definitely Sotheby's Christie's. We see NFT art, rare whiskeys, liquors. We're seeing it on NFT marketplaces. Jewelry, we're starting to see like Hublot, Piaget implement some NFT blockchain into, the product rollout, but not into the product themselves just yet. So we still have to wait on that. But all in all, I mean, stamps, one I could go on forever. More real world assets are coming on the blockchain, which means there's more opportunity for people like us to participate. And you must be thinking, Joe, I don't have $43,000. How can I participate? Don't you worry. There's new standards and protocols coming out every single day. I'm sure we've heard of fractionalization. That's only getting easier. Soon you can ride the wave. You can gain 540% on a rare whiskey. You don't even have to spend $43,000. You could spend $1,000. You could spend $100. You could spend $500. How would you like a 500% gain on $100 or $500? That is possible because of fractionalization. Forget about Web3 and blockchain. Web2 already has this in the works in the form of masterworks. They help average people who don't have $20 million to invest into Picasso to own a fraction of it and ride the upside. So it's already happening in the secondary Web2 world. Now it's coming all over to Web3 and NFTs. More importantly, how do you get ahead of the trend? I've been telling people about BlockBar for years now, and I've made a decent amount purchasing real-world assets backed by blockchain through them. And there's going to be many more platforms like the Whiskey Cabinet and many more to come. How do you know which assets will go up in value, which one to hold long-term and short-term? Well, I'll talk about that on my private community, so click down below. Only $1 to try it out. You get to see every single winning pick that I make on the weekly. If not, don't worry, just be left behind. We always miss out on life-changing opportunities, but not if you follow along, because I have 3 market updates weekly talking about Web3 advancements and NFTs, and most importantly, how do people like you and me capitalize on these things? I have a friend whose cabinet and shelves are full of whiskeys. Actually, I have 2 friends like that. If anything ever happened to the house, knock on wood, there goes all their assets. But in the Web3 NFT world, those are all backed. Back with what? A smart contract and insurance, because it's held by a third-party vault. That is where everything's going. Real world assets are all going digital. It just makes sense. Do make sure you know how to capitalize, and you do that by following your boy. I'll see you guys on the next one.